Yeah, I remember when Nathan found a guy with like a milk crate of sealed trainer deck bees.
Oh,
Ah, Gary knows.
Tell that story.
Wait, hold
Scott
on.
I know
Gary,
all
what do you
the-
know,
knows
Scott
this
Gary?
one?
Scott Pratt bought them all.
Gary,
Besides
what do
a
you know?
couple. Yeah. Gary knows. Yeah. Well, I'm in the know. Don't worry. Yeah, I got the picture.
Gary, how many trainer deck A and Bs do you have?
well, I have a load. I couldn't tell you exactly, but I have. If I had to guess, I'd probably say maybe 20 A's and 10 B's.
Exactly.
Yeah, about 20 A's and 10 B's. And I had more of both, and I traded them actually for a couple sheets. I'm like Rusty. I really love my sheets, and so I go after those. I don't care as much for error cards. That's why Nick has gotten all my Nine Tails errors and things like that. And I sold the cigar Hitmonlee 3 times.
Where's this cigar Hitmonlee now? Do we know?
I know I've been asked that, and I just don't remember because it's been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I don't know how long, but long time. Somebody in Europe. I know that. I remember that.
Okay, it's not like a Dubsy collection or anything.
No, definitely not.
I'll ask.
You're gonna ask
Yeah.
right now?
So Gary, what do you think is I mean, obviously your collection now, you have 28 of those. There's a lot of people always question like what your storage unit could have, but I think you've talked about it before that your storage unit is a lot of Pokemon, but it's a lot of other stuff, and you've talked about it all the way down to like the Monsters cards, and like that's a huge spectrum, right? From like first edition case of booster boxes for Pokemon down the Monsters, and there's a lot in between there. But would you say that what do you have for like the stuff I would consider super rare for like Skyridge and stuff? Because Ryan has talked about, well, there's a couple sets. So let's just say like Legendary Collection would be one of them, Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge. Now, Ryan has said that he's heard rumors that there's pallets of Legendary Collection. I personally don't agree with stuff like that. I think that's a little too out of the realm of possible for me. Now, what do you have for the stuff that I would consider rare, like Skyridge? Are
Well, I
you
don't
sitting
have
on a ton?
pallets. I don't have pallets of anything. I think if there was a pallet of those, it probably would have been flushed out by now. I don't have anywhere near that kind of quantity. I do have 3 storage lockers, one in Northern California, one in Maryland, and then 2 actually here in Las Vegas. I don't have bulk items like that. I don't even think I have a case of Skyridge, actually, to tell you the truth. I do have my sets, though. I have them all built. I have several binders, back-to-back double sets, 2 sets in each one. And then I got my Magic. I don't have that much sealed product.
You've got that Dragon Ball Z sheet.
Not what people think. Yeah, not what people think. Sir Pallets, what's his name again? He has pallets of stuff, but I don't.
Who was his name?
No, I mean pallets of, Magic and
Oh, Rusty?
Yeah. No,
Or not Rusty. Alpha Investments.
Rudy?
Alpha, right. Sorry.
Don't worry, we'll get Rudy.
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Similar.
Rudy.
Join the chat. You've been
I
called
have an
out, Rudy.
excuse. I have an excuse.
Rudy already has a link.
Yeah.
I had Rudy mentioned me on one of his episodes, and I was so excited. Except he was like, "What's his name again? Like Remy Pokemon?" I was like, "Son of a!"
I got the meat
Come
on
on.
that in Jersey.
Come on, Rudy, please. I
Gary,
know you know me.
Gary,
He
do
was
you ever
definitely-
do you ever plan to
definitely
sell any
messing
of
with me.
those first edition base boxes from that case?
I have 9 of them, actually. I have 6 in a half-open case. Then I have 3 loose. And no, I'll never sell those. I mean, you know, God willing, nothing.
When I win the lottery, you will.
Yeah, right. I mean, you know, hopefully nothing. You know, I don't need to, and if I ever did need to, of course I would. You know, it's not that kind of a thing. It's not an obsession. It's just that I don't need to, and I'm not sure anything could happen to me to make me do it. You know, so.
Do you have any
No,
more of
I
those?
won't
Do you have any
sell
more of
them.
those Costco blisters?
I don't. In fact, I left. That's one of the few things I sold that I didn't have seconds of.
And I gave you
are
a
so
great
cool.
price. I give you a great deal on those.
You gave me. I did good on it. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know if it was $20 or $2,000. I have no idea. I don't remember that.
It was around probably $2,000. Yeah.
Was it really?
You know what? I could probably bring up the invoice. Let's see. Listen. Hold on.
What was it? Was that one or two or?
That was both. That was both.
Was
yeah.
No way. You
Yeah,
got one?
Master trainer.
Because remember, you had that listing of like two of them and like some other stuff and like some other
Forgot about
stuff.
this.
That was that like massive listing you had.
Oh, just showing off a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
And I was like,
right.
oh, I want those.
Yeah, I remember that. I just don't have any idea what I charge for anything. You know,
I guarantee our messages are on E4.
really? Okay.
Yeah, let me see. I'm curious because
You're talking about the blisters?
Yeah.
the Costco ones.
I love those Costco, like
Like
it's just like
1600,
10
like-
packs of like early WotC stuff. And it's like super thick and it's always
Right.
loud.
Those are neat.
Such like the most ridiculous packaging.
Yeah.
It could
It's
easily
just, like,
spread them
super
out.
it's probably just so big so people don't like steal it. That's
Alright.
basically
Yeah,
it.
So like pallets though, there's a dude in San Francisco that has a pallet of first edition Jungle I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
But Legend, like I think Ryan just says Skyridge because that's like the first box he ever bought or something.
No, Legendary Collect. No, it's not the first box I bought. But no, Legendary Collection 2. People have palette stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy.
Okay, all right.
Right, right.
Who's got the better
about it.
collection?
Nick?
Nick,
In the call now that Rusty's gone.
No, still Nick.
Nick, show us something. Grab something cool.
I don't. Nick versus Zach versus Gary here. That's a tough call.
Oh no,
No,
see,
no,
it's
no, I'm
different,
last.
different type of collector.
It,
They're
it
all-
is. No, it's complete. They're all different. They're all
Yeah.
different.
Well, Zach's all the graded. No one's even touching Zach when
Zach-
it comes to.
Zach's the completionist.
Yeah,
Nick's
no,
the
I
sealed
hooked up,
box.
I've hooked up Zach big time on
Gary's
a
the
lot of
Grails.
Yeah, where's all that money
Mine-
going? It goes
Mine's
right
the
to
bulk binder bulk.
I have Fortnite.
And then you're now the Salam, the largest holder of Plasma Blast.
You're looking at the #1 collector in the world of Salamence from Plasma Blast.